Hello, welcome all my friends, and welcome back to another video. Welcome to Miss Natalie's enrichment video number 28. 28 videos already, you guys. It's been long, but we are super excited to be here in another video. Today is Monday, May 10th. 2021. And I want to just say that I hope you all had a beautiful and wonderful Mother's Day yesterday. I know that a lot of our moms are greatly appreciated. And we are super excited because this one is kind of tied to Mother's Day. So for our agenda today, we're gonna do the same old, our materials list, our read aloud, our stretch break, our reflection activity, and our closing. Today we're gonna do kind of a little stretch break because we have a really cool video to watch for our reflection activity and participate in. So make sure that we need to make sure that we all have our materials, right? So for our materials list today, we need a blank piece of paper and some crayons or markers, all right? Alrighty, go and get your materials. You got 2 minutes on the clock, go! I got used to it. Alrighty. Did you get your blank piece of paper? All right. What about your crayons or markers? I feel like doing crayons today just because crayons are awesome. And let's hope I don't break them. Anyways, we're not going to do that again. But we are going to do a read aloud about Mother's Day. And for those of you that do not know, today is Mexican Mother's Day. I am Mexican, so I celebrate yesterday because I was born here in the United States. So I give all my mom her gifts on Sunday. But today we celebrate my grandma. My grandma, because my mom was born in Mexico, we celebrate her because she became a mother in Mexico. So for today, we are going to read Mother's Day by Anne Rockwell, and the pictures are by Lizzie Rockwell. So let's get started.
Let's read Mother's Day. Mother's Day by Anne Rockwell. Pictures by Lizzie Rockwell. Evelyn What are you going to do at school today? Mom asked me. I can't tell you, I said. That's a secret. At school, Nicholas and I walked down the hall together. He said, Hey, Evelyn, did you remember to bring one? I nodded and showed him my shiny gold button. Mine's yellow with red stripes, he said. At circle time, Mrs. Madoff said, What holiday will we celebrate this Sunday? Mother's Day, we shouted. Good. Did everyone remember to bring a button? She asked. Everyone had. Evelyn, how will your family celebrate Mother's Day? Asked Mrs. Madoff. My mom will be very happy, I said. My big brother will come home from college. He and Papa will make bayonets, and I'll roll them in powdered sugar. We won't let Mom help because Sunday is her special day. Mom and I are hiking to the top of Chickasaw Mountain, said Jessica. Just the two of us. She loves to hike, and so do I. I bought the kind of sweet, fat, black seedless grapes she loves for our picnic. Dad and I are going to give Mom a birdhouse we built. It has a tiny hole, Evan said. The hole is tiny so that only wrens can fly in or out. Wrens are the cutest birds in our yard. That's what Mom says. My mother died when I was a baby, Sarah said. Dad and I live with Grandma, who's his mother. She does everything for me that mothers do. On Mother's Day, Dad and I will take her to a restaurant that has the kind of food her mom cooked. Pablo said, Last week, my father was bulldozing. Suddenly he saw a little dogwood tree. He stopped his bulldozer just in time. He dug it up, roots and all, and put it in our garage. On Mother's Day, we'll plant it in our yard. The little dogwood tree sure will make my mother happy. We're not doing anything for Mama on Mother's Day, said Charlie. Instead, she is throwing a baby shower for her twin sister, Aunt Louisa. My aunt is going to have a baby. Then she'll be a mother to her baby, like Mama is to me. Dad says Mama sure is nice to share her special day with Aunt Louisa. Kate said, Daddy's been teaching me how to play the violin while Mommy's at work. I can play the piece I learned for you. Kate tucked the violin under her chin, picked up the bow, and played. I practice my piece every day, she said, as soon as we finished clapping. I want to play it perfectly on Mother's Day. Machiko said, My mother is tired of only looking at pictures she draws. So my father and I decided the best gift we could give her was an all-day trip to the biggest museum in the city. On Mother's Day, we're going shopping at the mall for a new kitchen table. I took all the money out of my piggy bank, Sam said. It will help us buy my mother a new table with chairs to match. Don't forget me, said Nicholas. You know I never would, Mrs. Madoff said. My mom loves animals, but all we have is a goldfish. You know what? She's getting a puppy for Mother's Day. I picked him out. Mrs. Madoff said it was time to make Mother's Day presents. A lady I never saw before came into our classroom. Boys and girls, said Mrs. Madoff, here's Annie. She's my mom. She's going to show us how to make paper flowers with our buttons. We started with the circle of construction paper. Next, we cut petals from tissue paper and glued them all around the circle. That made a flower. Then, we glued our buttons in the center of each tissue paper flower. Finally, we cut out leaves. We glued them onto fuzzy pipe cleaners. When we glued the pipe cleaners to the flowers, our flowers had leaves and stems. My pink and red rose with its shiny gold center was the most beautiful thing in the world. That's what Maman said. She loved the rose and the bayonets that I brought her on Mother's Day. The end.
So, as we saw, there are all different kinds of mothers. There's grandmothers that raise you. There's fathers that raise you. There's
Let's read.
There's different kinds of mothers, and they can be whoever you love as a mother. So, for today, we are going to do two things. We are going to do our stress break, of course, and then we're going to do our reflection activity. So, for our reflection activity, I want you to show me why your mom is so awesome. And we are also going to draw a beautiful tulip, because tulips are very beautiful flowers. And I was gonna choose a rose, but the rose one was like 15 minutes long, and I was like, yo, that's too long, but we are going to draw our little tulip. But before we do our reflection activity, I want you to stretch as high as you can. Stretch your arms. I know you've been sitting for a while. Stretch, stretch, stretch. All right. And I want you to do this worm with your arm. All right. Make sure that your hands are ready to, draw and write why your mom is so awesome. And I want you to get your fingers ready, ready, ready. Say, are you ready, fingers? And move them faster, 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 slower, 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 faster, 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 slower, slower, slower. And I want you to roll your wrists. And I want you to say, wake up, brain, wake up. Say, I am ready to draw my mom a beautiful tulip. Alrighty, let's get this started. So for the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to draw the tulip. And then we are going to draw why our moms are so awesome. Okay? So let's get this started.
Hey, Hadley, what day is today?
National Plant a Flower Day.
Yes, so we thought it would be a lot of fun to celebrate by drawing a flower. Yeah? Mm-hmm. What kind of flower are we going to draw?
A tulip.
A tulip, a really cute tulip. We hope you're going to follow along with us. You got a marker and some paper. You ready to start?
Yes.
Now, first step in drawing the tulip, and we've drawn a tulip before, but we thought it would be fun to draw it again, right?
Yes.
We're going to draw a letter U at the top of our paper. And we're just going to draw a cool letter U, like that, right in the middle, but towards the top. So like right about here. Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty U, letter U. Okay, now we're going to draw a line, a diagonal line that's right here for the first petal.
They kind of look like roses.
They kind of do, yeah. Mm-hmm. Good. Now we're going to draw a line that comes down and almost turns into the letter Y. You see the letter Y?
Yes.
Now inside we're going to draw an upside down V. Yeah, and we did it. Mm-hmm. We're all done. Well, let's draw the stem. Okay, now we're going to draw two lines that come down for the stem. We're going to draw them right next to each other. Perfect. Right next to it. Yeah. Now we could draw a leaf right next to it. So we're going to start here. We're going to draw a curve.
Whoa.
It comes up really tall. Is that cool? You can come all the way up to there. Yeah. Then we're going to draw a line coming back down. All right, we did it, Hadley. We finished drawing our tulips, and yours turned out perfect. Now, we're going to draw a pot because sometimes it's too cold to plant flowers outside around March 12th. So usually you can plant your flowers in a pot, and then when it gets warmer, you can move the flowers outside.
Yeah.
So let's draw a pot. Okay, we're going to draw the top of our pot, and we want to draw it 3D. So we're going to start above our stem right here, and we're going to draw, watch this, what?
It's like it's digged in a hole.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming out of a hole. This is the top of our pot, and it looks like a circle that's been sat on and squished. So we could start right here, and then we're going to draw a sideways. You could think of it as a sideways U. Look at that. Looks like the letter U that's been squished. Yep, or an oval that goes all the way around. So start here. We're going to come out, and then we're going to connect down at the bottom, come out further, and then back in. Yeah. Good job, Hallie. You did awesome on drawing that little squashed circle. Now, it's okay that our drawings look different, right?
Yes.
Yes, don't worry, because the most important thing is
to have fun.
Yes, to have fun and to
practice.
It's okay if your drawings don't look exactly like ours either. Just remember to practice. Ready to keep going?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now we're going to draw two lines on each side, and they're going to come down just a little ways, just short little lines, and they're kind of tipped at the bottom. Yep. Next, we're going to draw a line that connects these two lines, but we want to match this top line right here. So watch this. This is going to match the top of the pot.
Whoa.
Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
They look like they're going right next to each other. So we're going to match that same line. Well, I like that you even went up in the middle. Good job. Okay, now we're going to repeat that same step, except we're going to come in and we're going to draw longer lines.
Now it's looking like a pot.
Yeah, doesn't that look like a pot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we want these to match and we want them tipped in at the bottom. Yes. And then one on the other side. Tip it in. Now we're going to match this line with this line up here also. So we're going to curve it. See how it's curved the same? Now the reason why we drew these lines curved is so that our pot looks round or 3D. If we drew them straight, it would look flat.
It looks like it's real.
Yeah, it does. It looks very realistic. Okay, now we're all done drawing our pot and our tulip, except we still need to do one last thing. What is it?
Color.
Yeah, it's going to look so much better colored in. Now this part we're going to fast.
Alrighty. So I will give you now some time to draw why your mom is awesome around the flower. So mine is kind of like crooked, but that's okay, you know? It's okay. We all are learning, right? Okay, so I'll make myself a little bigger so you can see me. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, or like 6 minutes, to show me why your mom is awesome. So tell me why your mom is awesome around here, okay? Tell me all the reasons why your mom is awesome. Okay, so we have 5 minutes on the clock. Here we go. restart the timer. Alrighty. So if that wasn't enough time, that's totally okay. You could always pause the video and make sure that you finish it up, because our mothers never need too many gifts. Okay, so for example, I have mine right here. Let me have this light so that you could see it better. So I have the tulip and the crooked pot. And I put that my mother is wonderful, she's strong, she's my biggest #1 fan. She is beautiful, truthful, because my mom will tell you how it is. She's my biggest motivator. She's very dependable. You could always depend on her when you need her, and she'll always be there for you. She is kind and she is caring. So I made this to her. I'm gonna go give it to her right now, once I finish. But I hope that yours doesn't have to look like mine, okay? It doesn't have to look like mine. But here is an example. And you could put all the words that you want to say to her, because we always love to see all your work and your beautiful, artistic, creative minds. But remember to send me pictures on Class Dojo, through text message, email, Parent Square. Okay, remember to send them to me because I love to see them. They're beautiful. I love seeing all your work. Okay.
Hey, Hadley, what day is today?
National Planet Flower.
Interesting. Okay. So for our closing today, thank you so much for participating in that with me. For our closing today, today's purpose of, Today's video was all about our mothers and how much we appreciate them and how much we love them and what we do for them on this special day. But I also want to remind you that our mothers should be appreciated every single day, because they do so much for us. And even the people that really, really care for us, they do so much for us. So remember to thank all your mothers. I'm sorry, that should say mothers. But for all that they do. And remember that all new videos are up on Mondays. Every Monday I'm here. You watch my video, we're here. Okay. Make sure to check out KJ's video and Miss Jasmine's video. Also remember to send me all your work on Class Dojo, Parent Square, email, and text. Okay. So also, for our closing ritual today, we are going to do our power clap for our moms. So if you're at school or if you're at work or if you're at a daycare, I want you to get all the energy in your heart and get ready for this power clap. So say, come on, let's go. Get the energy. Get the energy. Make sure that it's in a ball. That way it doesn't go everywhere. And let's get this started. Put all that energy in one hand and put half of that energy in one hand, put the other half of that energy in the other hand. And let's get a power clap for our moms. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right, everybody. I will see you later. Okay. Have a great week. Do all your homework. Make sure that you turn in all your homework, okay? And I hope that you have an amazing week. I'm always here if you need me. Just a call or a text away, okay? Have a great week, everybody. Do all your homework. Stay safe.